Alrighty. Welcome back to the channel. Guys, it's LOAG. Honey, say hi.
Hi, people.
We are LOAG. And we are here, Legend of All Gamers. We have worked hard all day. Yes, my capture card is completely gone. If you're trying to use the HD 60, still don't. The software from Elgato don't even work. It just gives you a bunch of error. It's not even worth it. So, as a recap, we're back on Vampyr. How did we get there?
Because it's my favorite game and I nagged you.
Yes, that too. Besides that, where did we leave off? So, as of yesterday, in my other video, we have give you a rundown. We've already gotten to the hospital. We became a doctor. We realized we were a doctor. We also realized that we're a vampire, which is called an econ or something like that.
What?
What is he calling him? The professor, the scientist he's working with, calls him econ.
I forget.
Elkins, or something like that.
I'd have to remember. I don't remember.
We got his own office. We talked to some of the doctors. We talked to the hospital, get to know some people. There's somebody that died, so we don't know who, but he did die. I think it's because we were supposed to get to know them, so, yeah. Anyway, this is to take me to the hospital. Let's jump right in.
My God, this takes forever to load.
Yeah, I don't know why it's being that way. Woman!
Saying that.
Rude. Hold on now. How are you getting better internet than I am? What the?
I have to interrogate.
Oh, I know I'm live, but my game just froze. There we go.
It'll take time.
Damn the processing on this game. No, you don't leave me. You stay in that room.
Research is complete. I'd better
You
learn
missed
to
some
hide
things last time.
I know.
But what about my thirst for blood?
I don't know what happened to the body.
Well, I'm gonna go do that, and you're gonna go do it with me again.
I have to go back because I think I did miss something.
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
What type of hospital are you running? No antiseptics?
You have been away too long, Doctor. With the war and now this epidemic, supplies have been running scarce for months now.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first.
Imagine if
Where
you were
is
playing
this
by
morgue?
yourself.
It's the large building behind us.
It kind of gives you the
You need to go in the
heebie-jeebies.
back door because it's sealed off for sanitary
Being in a
reasons.
hospital,
Take
even though
this
you're...
key. It opens a small back
I
entrance.
mean,
at the
Doctor?
end of the
it
house.
would crave my thirst.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital.
What thirst?
Small door at the end of a narrow street.
If I
On
was
my
a
way then.
vampire,
Thank you, nurse.
I'm surrounded by all that
You'd be
blood.
tempted all the time.
Yeah, I'm wondering how he's keeping so cool right now. It's kind of like a false hope here. Let me see. So there's things I missed too. As of yesterday, or this morning, I did a video. It's got 800 views. Actually, 900 views. probably still counting. It might be just one of it. Heebie-jeebies! What's up, Toddy? So where are we finding the old morgue at? Oh, this is the garden, I'm guessing. No? Where's the old morgue? Oh, there's something here.
It's
Oh,
locked.
Of course it is. Where's the old morgue? Okay, hold on. This way?
Just don't.
Right here?
Yeah. No. No, not that way. No, you're going.
Right here?
I'm sorry you ended up on my plane and
This way?
bench, sir.
That's where you came.
I understand you must be very angry about this unfair situation.
No, no.
I managed to arrange to have you buried in
Go
the
back.
same mass grave as your wife. I hope that
My blood and soul. They belong to you now.
The life running in your veins. This dead
It's locked.
flesh needs it.
Oh, please spare me, Dark Queen. Spare your obedient slave.
Out this way? Maybe? This way? What about this way?
No.
Hey, I know. How's everything, man?
They belong to you now.
The life running in your veins. This dead flesh needs it.
So I was saying about the capture card. Or not the capture card. The PS5. What have you thought about it? Looks like there's a body here. A detailed letter. Oh shit. Nah, bro. Get there at like 12. With everything that's going on, everybody is coming early. There are people coming at like 12 o'clock at night getting there. So the last dude was sleeping there till like the day before.
He was sleeping there since 10.
Yeah, so I mean, I would get there super early. When I got the PS5, I got there around. I got lucky, but yeah, super early now because now more than ever, most people know that online's not going to work out for them, and it's just not going to be worth it to them anymore.
I managed to arrange to have you buried in the same mass grave as your wife. I hope that might help. I cannot enter.
Yeah, so, you know, having that being said, you know, this must be the morgue. Nope. Yeah, dude, I would totally get there like at midnight. They're not doing consoles. I just got on the phone with them. They're not doing consoles in store. They're only doing it online. Which, you know, bots are going to take that up in a heartbeat. I feel you. Yeah. Cedric had to come out here and help me out, man. It was bad. My capture card gets fried, so it's completely gone. Drivers don't work for it. It almost crashed my whole computer to the point where I couldn't get it back on anymore. I almost lost like a $500 computer. I was gonna be so pissed. Yeah, even on launch day, because think about it. Even though launch day, even though pre-order people can get their pre-orders early, before anybody, they're guaranteed. There's a couple pros with that. Some of them at certain stores may not get them all in stock at once for your pre-orders. So you may be either the first one in line to get your pre-order to pick up, and if you're not there with the money in hand, it may go to somebody else, and then your next batch would have to come whenever they get the next stock. On launch day though, their stock for having consoles in store are only for people who've never pre-ordered. So if you've never pre-ordered, getting there on launch day, you're gonna want to be there super early, because people know on launch day there's gonna be stock of pre-orders or non-pre-order stock. So GameStop's already announced that, but you getting one in store, I mean, man, yeah, you're gonna have to be there super early. It's just how it's gonna have to be. I mean, these consoles are that demanding right now.
It's locked, all right.
Yeah, it's crazy right now. It's just super crazy. If you really don't believe me, look at some of the stuff that some of these YouTubers have gone through. I looked online. There's been fights, cops involved, arguments, even to the point where managers have to get in hand. We had an issue at our store, and we've been there early as hell. People like to show up last minute and then jump in line and wait for someone to leave, and then they think they got dibs on it, and it's just a whole mess. You know, I tell people out of respect, if you weren't there at the day dawn of it and you're not the first, you know, whatever consoles they have, they're going to let you know the number they have. And if you're not that first number, you know, first set of numbers,
I cannot.
You're not going to have, you just might as well just walk away and be respectful, you know? Don't show up later waiting for someone to leave. I mean, because this is not going to be worth it. They're going to come back. They probably left for like a few minutes, so. I mean, we've had our fair share of problems. How would it go over, you remember what happened, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, actually, this game is a new game for the PlayStation Store. It's been out for a while, but it's been underrated by all the other games, and no one's really played it. Now, I'm kind of lost here, so I have no idea where this shit is at. You would think abatement is supposed to be below me, so I don't know. Okay.
You're going the wrong way, though.
I'm sorry you ended up like
This way?
Huh?
That way?
I understand you.
I'm gonna have to show you. Hold on.
Unfair situation.
Yeah, that's the whole point. So yeah, this game is also new, but it's free from the PlayStation Store. It's a pretty good game. We like it a lot because that word is into vampires. This is how we are. I mean, for what we're getting out of it so far, if we say graphics-wise, it's good for its time. I don't see this being a remaster for PS5. If it is, that'll be probably later on. But the graphics for this game is completely legit. Okay, so this guy's going down more. Where was that sound? Wait, what stairs did you take? This one's?
You are going to reveal
How'd you get downstairs for it?
I didn't get downstairs. You have to go be.
This is the front of the building, so this would be the back.
She needs it.
Oh, please.
So that means I need to go out this way.
I have wasted too much energy for so little result.
Go to where her desk is. Right there. Wait right there. I'm gonna show you. Hold on. I'm gonna go to her desk. Just wait there.
Blood boil with the
Alright. So yeah, I mean, This is a free game on PS5. It's pretty good. But yeah, Sephiroth's World. I mean, dude, you got as much demand. It's so much demand and so little consoles coming out at the time. And that's the issue with the problem that we're in right now. Is everybody can't, and because of all the bots, that just made it 10 times worse. And not mention that most GameStop and Walmart employees were caught actually buying them up before people can get in the store and buying more than they're supposed to get one. Now, they're supposed to only be able to get one console themselves, all employees, and that's fair, like everybody else was. They were able to get first dibs, so that way they would have one. But in the bottom line, they were buying out like 8 of them. So, I mean, dude, it's going to be a whole mess. That's why a lot of them, and they've been caught scalping. So, I'm following your... You lose. You lost it. Okay. Is it this way? Not this way. That's a closed end. It's not this way. This is the front. Is it this way? No? I thought I would go down further. Alright, well, while she's setting that up because she lost the internet for some stupid reason. There we go. Alright, she's back. So, as we were talking about the PS5 teardown, Susan, what are your thoughts on what you saw this morning?
Well, it looks easier to, take apart. Okay, you're gonna go right here where the stairs are at. Huh?
You really lost your internet right now.
Yeah.
You did. I can hear like a fuzz sound going.
I know. That's yours.
Go to stairs, okay?
Don't go up the stairs. Go this way behind you. See that? Yeah, right there. And then you're gonna walk in here. And then you're gonna go right there. Yep. And then you're gonna go into the other door.
Got it.
Oh, back there. No, not that door. That door.
No, I'm just looking around for stuff.
Oh. There's gonna be vampires around there.
It's locked.
You have to get the key from one of them over there on the other side. Not there. Those are higher level vampires. Over there on that side. Yeah, that way. Watch out, because there's gonna be vampires around there.
I should investigate.
Look the other way.
If they
See?
were to find
Go down that way. It's right there. Careful. And in the morgue, there's gonna be hella vamps, and you're gonna have to face off John Doe. He's like a level 7, I think.
Your thing's gotta be it. It's gotta be fixed. Audio. Unplug it. Unplug it back in. Nope. Fix your audio for your party. Your party's fucked. Back out. Leave the party again.
No, it's fine. Look at it.
It's not. There we go. See? Now bring it back in. I couldn't hear you at all.
I don't know.
There we go. So there should be a lost wallet in this garden over here.
So, Mr. Hooks and Nurse Hawkins are an item. Those two have hidden their affections well.
Yeah, so what else do you think on the PS5? Go ahead, start talking about it. You said it was easy for what? Yeah, you did. There we go. Yep. So what is your thoughts, baby, on the PS5 so far?
Well, it looks easy to
Add the chip, right? You know what I was wrong about, though?
What?
The guy that leaked it, I really thought he was lying because I didn't see the prawn things. There actually are there. I actually looked, yeah. It was just, you know what? He did it so quick and he didn't bother to turn around to prove the leak. So, and I guess he did that on purpose because he didn't want it, you know what I mean? But yeah, I could see the prawns on him. So yeah, it looks like it does pop in and pop out. I wish he would have popped it all back together so we wouldn't, you know, be screwed. But yeah, you never know what you can find in this damn place. Okay, it looks like something out there. Okay, that's a door. Let's check this room first. Door leading outside, which I don't want.
Careful with the vampires there.
There's a gate going down that way. Obviously, it wanted me to go in this room. Looks like there's a workbench. Oh, so it's like another setup area. Let's see. Do I want to go up or down? I'll go down first.
It's locked, all right.
Oh, well, maybe not. Going up.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza.
How'd you leave the party again? Yeah, you've been getting kicked. Reset your system. Or check for an update. What's up, dude? How you doing? Susan's having issues with her Wi-Fi for some stupid reason. Obviously can't go that way.
I cannot enter.
Okay. There's gotta be a key around here somewhere. check every little part.
Is be careful with vamps.
Oh, good.
Need to interrogate some. Ooh, that's fun.
I went up, right? So I'm guessing going up again. Nothing. Okay.
Supposed to interrogate someone, but I can't find her. How am I supposed to interrogate her?
She's probably that mental patient.
No, it's not.
The crazy one.
No.
It's locked, all right.
Damn. Am I supposed to go outside? No, huh? Really? What did you not like about it? Go park, really? Hmm. Yeah, I think. Well, I like vampires. I think I like the story. I just, yeah, it needs some upgrade graphics. Obviously, it needs some a little bit more detail. But I mean, for the most part, I love the story about it. I think it's the reason why I like playing it. And something we already know about. So, how far did you get before you said no to it? Coolins? Were you past all this, or were you like, you know, still? Oh,
This
cool.
key will surely grant me access to the basement.
There it is.
They'll disappear on you if you're not careful.
Okay.
These skulls
They could hear you when you run.
And the husks of animals. They're not after
Gonna
blood.
fuck them up.
Oh, brother. That's always your approach.
Uh-oh. I got a hatchet. What do they got?
Their claws and fangs.
Okay. Oh. There they go. kill. Getting somewhere though. I'm pissing them off. Never know what you find until you find it. Oh, you went in there. Something's out there. Oh, that's my shadow. Ah. Alright.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this.
I think I... No, I haven't met him yet. That's all I've gotten through. I mean, I could be wrong, but yeah. Yeah, I feel you. It's kind of easy. It's not like very much moves to him, which is kind of sad, but I guess it is what it is. Scan his body.
The chest was originally opened to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened. Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps? Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs. Old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or a fisherman. A puncture over the left lung, possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful. Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then, he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked. It's locked, all right.
Go find that wallet. Nah. But I'll figure it out. Oh, Colleen, yeah.
Edward Cullen.
Yeah, I haven't met him yet.
Twilight.
Yeah, probably. You know him? Honey?
Hmm?
Do you know who he is?
Who?
Edward. Cullen?
Edward Cullen? Yeah, from Twilight. He's a vampire, the one that glitters and is in love with Bella and they have a baby together. A daughter. You didn't see none of the movies or read any of the books? Twilight?
Do I look like a woman to you?
No, but even men know.
Oh, well.
Well, you're gonna watch all the movies with me now.
The hell?
I'm gonna make him watch all the movies with me now so he knows the next time you bring it up.
Oh, no, you ain't putting that romantic shit on me.
Well, if you want your PS5 really bad and all these other things.
There he is, guys! Blackmail from...
It's the only way to get him to do anything.
Blackmail for real.
And if you want to get fed too.
Blackmail is the real thing.
It is.
Screw you. I'm gonna come this way. Supposed to getting that wallet.
You watched all the Twilights?
Hmm?
Yeah, I read the books too. They're I think supposedly the writer came out with a book, I forgot what it's called, but it's Edward's side of the story. I was reading some of it, but it didn't seem interesting to me. I think Rising Sun it's called or something like that.
They made it look like Jacob wrote the story instead, because Jacob's side of the story is not even used. It's more about Edward side of the story than Jacob is. Now I gotta find all these other spots. Where am I supposed to go?
After reading all the books and watching all the Twilight movies, at least I'm not asking you to watch 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh my god.
I do too.
It was just like, it wasn't really a vampire movie to me. It was like this lovey-dovey, affectionate bullshit. Yes!
It was a love story about someone
Yeah, it's a love story. It's not a vampire movie. A vampire movie is kind of like Blade or Underworld or any of that. See, even, you know what, this is why. Network don't even like you enough. It's kicking you off because you know damn well I'm right. How dare you call that a vampire movie? I call that a slave love movie for women. Oh, Jacob. Oh, wait, yeah. One love story with a triangle where she portrays both and uses both for her own benefit. Yeah, yeah, she does. She uses Jacob for protection and she uses frickin', what's his name for frickin', his love. She treated Jacob like dirt. And Jacob really loved her. My wife hates them. See, I'm not the only one. They're just, ugh. Oh.
Balls of Mars. Fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
I have sense of romance. That's just bullshit. There's a thing called bullshit, and that's what it is. You can call it a great movie. Call it a romantic movie. Do not dare call it a fucking vampire movie. He's off of his head over lover, Twilight lover. He's a closet Twilight lover. No, I ain't, nigga. You're just gay.
Closet. Twilight lover. He just doesn't want to admit it.
Hell no.
Yeah, you
I
were.
know the story because everybody of my friends were in it, and I happened to be working at the across from the theater. And I've heard all that, everything. They come to the bar and talk about how Jacob was this and how Edward was this. Oh my god. So yes, I know the whole thing.
You know?
Because I worked at a bar where you grab all those freaking fans after they see the movie or while they're waiting for the movie to start. They come over to the bar and get drunk and wasted. And you're telling me they're like, yeah.
You know what? The ones that deny it the longest are the ones who actually really want to see it.
Put your audio. I can't hear you. See, I didn't work for her because she's trying to hide it all. She knows damn well it's good. It's not a vampire movie, sorry. It's a love romantic movie, I agree with you on that. Not a vampire movie to me. Because it has vampires in it, don't make it a vampire movie.
Yeah, he knows every single line too.
Not the fuck are you talking about? I don't know every single line.
Yeah, you have.
I can't remember my own fucking lines for myself sometimes. What the fuck makes you think I'm gonna remember that?
Because you're the romantic type.
The fuck I ain't? What the hell?
So you're not romantic then. Now he's confessing he's not romantic.
I'm romantic. I'm romantic. All those whole things are romantic.
Well, he does.
You know what? F you guys. F you guys.
Oh, wow. I could say something to that, but it's not YouTube appropriate, and it's not appropriate at all.
Alright, get out of there with that bullshit, because you know damn well that ain't gonna happen.
What?
I don't know the whole fucking script. As I said, people came into that damn bar, drank drunk, and did all that talking for the whole weekend of the freaking thing.
That's your excuse for everything. Ooh, I don't know. They're talking
across from
about
a theater. What do you expect I was gonna get? I knew about Harry Potter before I even saw it. The sad thing was, I was so pissed because everybody ruined Harry Potter for me. I couldn't even get up there. No, the fuck I didn't. No, I didn't actually. I was disgusted by that movie. For playing it as a vampire movie, it wasn't a vampire movie to me. What part of it is a vampire movie besides the fact that he moves every now and then there's a little bit of werewolf? Besides that. Where's the real war and blood and gore? Where's the sucking of the blood? Where's the freaking... Yeah, that's a...
Animal blood and some vampires drink human blood.
Yes, I understand that.
And vampires have codes just like werewolves.
Yes, but that was not one of them. Originals was okay, but that was still a washed version of what a vampire TV series was, okay?
Here, let me put glitter on you and then
Oh, you're just gonna... What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
that would explain a lot.
That would actually not, because I could show you all my clothes right now. They're sitting in a box by my door. I don't have shit like that. That's all Susan if she ever found one. Hell, if I found...
He technically doesn't...
What the fuck?
He technically doesn't need a shirt to state Team Jacob. He just needs his hairy chest.
Wow!
That's enough proof. With
I
all
just
his
got
hair.
demonetized right here. That did it. That demonetized me.
All that hair he has.
Wow.
That's enough to show that he's a pro Jacob.
What the fuck you talking about? He says I'm a pro Jacob. What the hell kind of bullshit is that?
Plus, I know how you like him. You like him tan.
What the fuck are you talking about? I ain't gay.
That's what they all say.
Todd, you need to stop slipping around my boxers, man. Like, I ain't over here to play games, not that kind of games, though. Keep it holding.
I'm not gonna comment, but
yeah,
okay.
You better not. You better not. The hell was I supposed to enter here? Oh, maybe yeah. Oh.
You know what?
Nice PlayStation
You know
what?
what? You know what? Now that he said that, I should get you some Pro Jacob underwear.
What the fuck? I will never wear them. They will find themselves in a trap.
No, they won't. I'll just make sure you don't have no other shirts besides that.
Oh, no, not the big yellow dollar sign? What the fuck? What? What the fuck does that mean?
You know, a dollar sign, the gold ones? Never mind.
Oh! You're talking about my boxes are dollar signs?
Yeah.
I can live with that. Yep, I'm Mr. Rich. Richie Rich. Shit, if you guys don't know about that, he was a G.
No, he just needs some, My Little Pony ones.
What the fuck? Hell no.
Yeah, My Little Pony.
Sorry. I
Yeah.
ain't that shit. I'm too much of a man for that bullshit. There's something I'm missing. I am. I feel it.
That means you got demonetized on YouTube. What? What does that mean? What?
Oh, shit, now I know what you meant. So, demonetization means I won't get paid for that video. Or I have to take it down. Or I can get banned for that channel. My whole channel could get banned. So, yeah. Yeah, that's not a good thing.
He disappears, watch out.
There he is. He's dead.
These skulls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
I guess so. Can't go that way, so I guess I gotta go this way. Okay. There's gotta be something good up here. I'm gonna wait for that. I don't know what I need to use that for. Wow, for this being hard to get to, there's no anything up here. Can't go out that door. So what was the point of coming up here? What the fuck? Maybe to just safely craft or something? I guess that could be it. What does it want me to do? Okay, craft treatment for fatigue. So what's the treatment for fatigue?
Treatment for fatigue, yeah.
Okay.
Then you have to give it to Nurse Crane.
Oh, back over at the doctor thing?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm pretty much done in here. Right? There's no other secrets
Yeah.
I need to worry about.
Nope.
So the whole morgue's pretty much completed. The only thing I need to do is find his wallet. Did you ever find his wallet?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So I'm gonna go find his wallet then. Damn, how the fuck do I get back up? Oh, shit. These guys are kind of easy to kill though. So where do you think his wallet's at? Somewhere in that garden. I'm gonna go this way. Oh!
I don't know. Where all this Harriet?
Hmm.
Looking for Harriet.
Hmm. I don't know. Sometimes you get like you'll get like a symbol next to your video if you're monetizing. Only when you're monetized already. But like you can't. Also, the secret is that when you go to get your review, you can't have anything that would kind of get you demonetized or at least close to it. That would YouTube feels, algorithm feels. When they look over your videos, they're gonna look at all your videos, even the ones before you even got monetized. And so you got to make sure every video up to then is kind of clean, and all the bad ones have been taken out already. And then you want them to do a review. Once the review gets passed, then what happens is if you ever get like a monetization, you can get a warning. Now sometimes you can fight it, but you only get so many times, and then after that you don't, you know. Yeah, you can get demonetized for almost any kind of other bullshit. So just kind of keep that in mind. Like it's so how you know is if your money got demonetized, your channel will get an email, your video will be shut down, it won't work, and then once you either fix it or look into it and why you got it, then you can repost it and then get your money back for that video. Sometimes, yeah. Man, where's the damn wallet?
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague? Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana, pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean, you used to be a doctor? Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
Are you afraid or uneasy being surrounded by so many corpses?
Why should I? These bodies are empty vessels. Flesh left to decay. Poof. No soul anymore. All gone.
How did you get this job?
After I left the army,
I got like
I
6 more
worked as an
minutes and I gotta
undertaker
go to
down
bed.
by the docks.
Yeah,
A dangerous
gonna stay
place
on
with
this for a
many
little
an
bit
unpleasant
longer.
business there.
I've already done my
Milton
hour
Hooks
for the
helped
day.
me get a job here.
I might play some COD though, because I need to get some
An
kills
interesting
in.
point of view. And quite an exotic one, too. Most people fear, or at least have a respect, for dead flesh.
Sir, as a medic during the war, I learned to face my death and the death of others. It's the pain we have to tame, not death itself.
Do you work here alone?
Yes, very easy work, sir. All I have to do is watch a few bodies. The situation was very different when the main morgue was still open.
Have we met before?
I don't think so, sir. Why?
When we first talked, you said you were glad to meet me since I was reported dead.
Funny story, sir. Your sister came here a few nights ago. You were missing, and she was looking for your body. She must be very relieved now.
Goodbye, Mr. Chidana.
So I gotta keep looking.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
I will not let you down, my boy.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
What can you tell me about yourself,
Again.
Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick. Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No,
Really? Why are you here, then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
I'm alright. Don't waste your time with me. I will not let you down.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe. But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
I'm alright. Don't waste your time with me.
That's gonna be expected.
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Please, Jonathan. Come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
Huh?
It's
Yeah.
at least as vertiginous
So
as
tell me,
chatting about
what other
vampires
things
with you, I would
talk
say.
about the PS5? Teardown.
This must be all so new to you.
I'm mostly just
This area of town, the
excited
hospital,
about
brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
the games that are
I
coming
wish
out
I
for
could
it.
share
No,
your
but the teardown,
enthusiasm,
what did you
Dr.
notice?
Swansea.
Oh,
But my
the teardown?
condition defies scientific categorization.
It looked
Undead,
easy.
Unalive?
It looked like,
Even though I wouldn't
Immortality
touch it
defies
myself.
logic.
yeah.
No matter how
I cannot
easy it
express
looks.
my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
It's gonna be easy. You think most mothers could figure out how to get the thing inside there? The chip?
Probably, but most of them probably won't even dare. They'll just take it to someone. Because they don't want to mess
It
it
may
up.
seem strange, but your words have brought me some comfort here.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a
Okay,
daily
yeah, but it's
physician.
not
And please,
that bad.
call me Edgar.
I mean, it is a snap-on, snap-off kind of thing.
I'm not some doe-eyed student, Edgar. I understand we both have something to gain from this relationship.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
The chip.
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her.
Oh,
For
the
someone
MK2.
Impossibly delicate.
For your storage device, for like your memory.
I'll
If
see
you
what
want to
kind
upgrade
of
your
trouble
memory,
they
all you
have.
gotta do is take out that front panel, unscrew a little tab like you would in any kind of like battery-operated toy, put the chip in there, and then screw it back on, and then put the plate back on. You're good. It's that simple. It's not like you have to break the whole console apart. It's literally at the front of the console, right next between the disk drive and the pen. The minute you take out that front side panel. They designed it so when you live in, they designed it so that way when you, it's already laying down with the, everything you need it for to be laid down, for your thing, for it to be taken apart. So you don't have to actually like struggle with it. Now you can't do it standing up. You have to be laying down with the stand on the bottom, so you can actually put it on its stand and lay it down, and then you just pop it open. Yeah, they designed it that simple. That was the one thing that most people were trying to figure out. Like, how will it affect anything else that's not supposed to be affected? Like, you know, that being said, how was it going to affect others from
I cannot enter.
how is it going to affect people going into you know, getting into that storage device. Some people are still mad about the idea, but I think it's a smart idea. I mean, it is in this system directly. I mean, it's not like anybody's going to get hurt by doing it. You can't break the console. I think the worst case scenario, you could break the panels, but it could be also cool too because it looks like we could design the combos too. Like, unlike most people, like we can decide.
It's locked.
We probably can get those. You know how we used to get those skins for like the old PlayStation 4, those cheapy paper ones. Now that could change. You know, that could change a lot. So, with that being said, I think we could have we may be able to get a chance to actually get like customized panels for the PlayStation. That would be sick.
Please spare me, Dark Queen.
I'm wondering if some company's gonna try to raise as much money as they can to like activate and say, hey, we're a company who's gonna if you're wanting your chip installed, come here, we'll install it. Something so simple. I guarantee some companies are gonna try to be like, oh yeah, we'll take it apart, so you'll pay us this much money for something that can be done so you're done in your house, man. I would never take it anywhere else. I mean, it's that simple. Just literally get the chip, follow the instructions, and that's it. I'm pretty sure they thought of everything before. You know. It's gonna be in here. Oh, it's over there. This is gonna be right here.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet lady of mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a the lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Alright, so let's go.
Simpletons, these nurses. Bred with no respect. What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Please, calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, so all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round. The patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them.
With you at our side, Dr. Reed, I know that Pembroke will prevail and survive.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
She could have been telling the truth about the mysterious man.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough. Who cares if a nurse finds some happiness where she can?
No matter how you feel about her, Miss Jones deserves our help.
Who says I don't care for her? Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Man.
Trying to figure out how to get to her. Cause she's on the other side.
It's locked, all right. Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the nurses here?
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
Do you know if any of the hospital staff have criminal backgrounds?
The people who work here all come from very different backgrounds, Doctor. Just like the patients.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Please, sir. I need help bad.
What's going on?
I'm Blight, sir. Newton Blight. I've lost my mate. Can't find him anywhere.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from the Pembroke Hospital. Please, calm down and give me more details.
Oswald and myself were both infantry, sir. We were en route for the hospital, but... well, we had a disagreement. And Oswald ran off towards the canal.
How long have you been searching for him?
I can't go there. Too many rats by the water. Fucking rats. Can't stand them since the war, sir. Can't stand them at all.
Don't be ashamed, Mr. Blight. Many soldiers who survived the trenches suffer from musophobia. I'll see what I can do for your friend. Where was your friend the last time you saw him?
He went down by the canal. He didn't want to go to the hospital. I think he went to the sewers on purpose. So I couldn't go after him.
I have all the information I need for now. If I find anything out about your friend, I'll let you know as soon as I can.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
Who are you looking for, Dorothy?
Yeah, she's down there.
know. It's just down there too.
I know, and I can't get down to her. That's what I've been telling you. There's a gate.
Okay.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
You're just eavesdropping.
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals. Or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
How did you do that?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best
just walk
nurse
up over there
available.
and use
Just
your
read.
L3, and when it gets red, you listen.
I don't read well, but thank you.
Right there, L3. Click on L.
I am.
This one. There you go. And press X when it gets red. Walk back up. There you go. I think he went down here. After this mission, I think we're gonna call it.
I'm going after this.
Well, you got to do this mission first because it's gonna lead you right here. I know there's no save point. So he went down there, so you're gonna have to follow him down there.
Oh, that's that guy's friend.
Who's?
The one that was down there.
Might be, no. That's the guy. That's the stranger that's been walking around here and doing some bad stuff.
He's locked the door behind him. I need to find another way to follow him.
Okay. We will.
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
He's a level 6, you should have upped yourself.
Oh, it's okay. See? Not that bad.
Are you injured, sir?
Help me get out of here. I need to get out.
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd be glad to help you, but you must calm down first. Please, take a deep breath and tell me your name.
Okay. I'm Oswald Thatcher. Please, I need to get out.
Mr. Thatcher, your friend Newton sent me to help you. Do you remember him?
Yes, I do.
Good. Now leave this place and enjoy the cool night air. It's quite invigorating. I'm sure you'll feel better if you do. this?
Sewer beast.
Here's what's left of him. Some voucher for a free checkup in Whitechapel. What is Nurse Crane up to? I really must find her. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Yeah, you want to fight him, hit him, but kind of dodge him at the same time. Just don't let up. And then when you feel like you have no more moves left, the stunning him won't work. Oh, there it is. Oh, you can bite him too. You're better off just hitting him with your hatchet. You don't have a hatchet? Wow. You're doing that with a stake. Good job. Yeah, after I figure out the story part, I'm gonna get off and probably play some COD. I don't know if I feel. Let's see if I feel. I just gotta go over to her. Dude, he's like level 18. What the fuck?
Who is?
This guy.
Yeah, I ain't going after level 18.
I just did him. He's dead.
I think this is gonna kill me.
Its head! An end to you!
I cannot enter.
Did you come back up?
I didn't die yet. I went all the way. Yeah, I'm following where it takes me.
Okay.
I don't know what's happening, but I'm just gonna follow it anyway.
Oh shit, you have all those.
You gotta walk through all of them.
You're gonna die, man. Yeah, look at your life. I wanna go rest, because it tells me to rest. I'm gonna go do that.
We have to stop it!
And then I'll just go to Whitechapel later.
Oh shit.
That's what I'm telling you.
Wow! What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
You can't even bite him?
I can't.
Oh, wow. Told you.
Let me bite him. Well, I was killing most of them. I'll see. I have probably hell experience points though. I just didn't level up. You gotta be like level 12 for these guys.
Or more.
Yeah. If you want to bite them.
I don't think I have it, no. 2,000. No, I don't have enough. 300. I have enough.
There's more and more of these bloody leeches every night.
This is not a place for you, sir.
Turn around,
Come any
sir.
closer.
This is no place for you, sir. Step away.
Yeah, righty. I'm gonna stop there.
Christ, he's dead.
He just guards too much. Finally.
Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to.
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be from Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nithercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
Cheap price, good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
You are
are blinded by your false faith, imprisoned by your daily routine.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really? Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nethercott, at your service.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu? Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu? Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But, sorry, no, never heard of her.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
You are blinded by your false faith.
Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize, my son. Father Tobias Whitaker is always happy to teach mortals about the incoming Armageddon.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, and I just have a few questions.
A scientist? You are much more lost than I thought, my son.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like the liberal ideas of nurses, but I especially abhor that Nurse Crane you mentioned.
So, you're not exactly a fan of Florence Nightingale's work. But nurses are essential for modern healthcare.
Nuns should be the only women allowed to take care of male patients. It's obvious only they have the necessary moral fiber.
I have heard enough for tonight. Goodbye. Excuse me, sir. I have a few questions for you.
Another journalist? I didn't answer the first one, so piss off!
I'm not a journalist, I'm a doctor.
A doctor, you say? It's quite a rare breed in this part of town.
Really? But still, here I am. Dr. Jonathan Reed, at your service.
I'm Joe Peterson to some, but Colossus Joe to most. And I don't remember asking for your service, sir.
Have you heard of a nurse named Dorothy Crane? She's a colleague of mine, and is supposed to live around here.
Dorothy Crane? Yeah, I know her. One of the few good souls who dare to help the sick around here.
Could you please tell me more about her?
She's a nice girl. Tries to help the migrants. I offered to give her a hand, but she said my reputation would attract too much attention.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Don't be afraid. Welcome, sir. Please, take a browse of my wares.
I am Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
Doctor? Interesting. I'm Barrett Lewis. Usually I don't have time to waste with talk, but at this hour of the night I can hardly refuse.
Have you heard of a nurse called Dorothy Crane?
Nurse Crane? So the bitch really is a nurse, then? Always thought she was just some crafty foreigner, that one.
Yes, she's a nurse, and quite a good one. What did she do to gain such notoriety?
Dorothy Crane ain't even a real name. Something like Dorothea Craniu. Something like that. Came to England fleeing the war, I was told.
That doesn't explain why she irritates you so much.
Your precious Nurse Crane gives away medical supplies and prescriptions for free. I offered to sell it for a fair cut, but no. Miss Crane wanted to play the quiet saint.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Lewis. Hello, young man. I'm Dr. Reed, and I would like to ask you a few questions. May I enter, please?
Sorry, no, sir. My father does not like people entering our house, you see.
All right. I shall leave you alone.
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby, reporter.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel. But perhaps you could help me, since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
I'm a doctor, Mr. Darby. I care about everything involving public health and this epidemic.
Are you sure you're not just concerned about the repercussions that a scandal involving a certain Nurse Crane from the Pembroke Hospital would bring?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious. Never goes out. Doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
He never goes out?
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
He has no relatives at all?
No. Except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nithercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this Mr. Nithercott?
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel, talking to himself or declaring verses. These days, you can usually find him behind the church.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
You look so pale, my lord. Would you like me to...
It's locked, all right. Good evening, Mr. Nithercott.
And good evening to you too, my good sir. Can I be of any help?
I'll leave you alone, sir. The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter. Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in. Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again? Go away.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though. If you want to talk to Dorothea, you must go across the courtyard and take the stairs.
We've not been formally introduced. May I ask your name and occupation, sir?
I am Darius Petrescu. I'm here to keep snitches and spies away from Dorothea. And I also run this little print shop.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
Control yourself. Calm. I need help.
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Raz Van Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Aspirin and salicin, you say? Why not some warm milk and a kiss on the cheek? Where are the quinine salts?
Tried buying, borrowing, even stealing. There's none to be found, Doctor.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy. Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor. He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see. I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor!
A dose of epinephrine, now.
Yes, Doctor. We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
I doubt you're here to test... I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
I've come to put an end to this insufferable blackmailing, Dorothy.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
No. Your place is here. Jailing you would be an even greater crime. So, here is my proposition. I'll look the other way on your little enterprise. In exchange, you will resign from the Pembroke Hospital and provide me with medical supplies when the need arises.
Dr. Reed! That sounds like a business proposition. My accomplice, then?
No, just a privileged client. My research may require the occasional rare piece of equipment or ingredient. I'll pay good coin in exchange, fair and honest, to help finance your noble endeavors.
We have ourselves a deal, Doctor. Good customers are always welcome.
Yes, Nurse Crane. We have a deal. I cannot enter.
Die, vermin! He's dead!
long as you have the money.
Someday you'll understand. You've wasted your life away.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Kill it, boy! Crush the leech, boy! Die, Bernie! Burn, Bernie!
Oh man, I tried. I do need to level up though. I think this is going to be the last of it once I get out of the safe zone. Yeah, that's pretty good game. I like it though. There's a lot to it, but I like it.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Crush the leech, boys! Burn it, boys! Its head! That's it. Gonna kill him.
Wow. I couldn't even run away.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Alright, guys. I'm gonna save it right here. That'll be it. Thank you guys for watching. Oh man, that was a lot. If you guys like what you see, let me know. Give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, Rukia. Bye, Todd. All them. See you later.